On my wedding day, I unexpectedly slept through 6 hours. Final part. After getting my medication, I turned to leave. In the lobby, I ran into Leo holding Aries' hand. Seeing me, he froze for a moment, but still didn't let go. What happened to you? Allergies. Leo nodded casually. He didn't ask why or how severe it was, then sighed. She moved around while removing her manicure and hurt her finger. I brought her to get it treated. His tone was so concerned, as if Aries had suffered a serious injury. I looked down. The cut was barely visible and had already scabbed over. Aries snorted and pretended to be angry. It's all because you kept bothering me. Otherwise, would I have suffered like this? Leo chuckled softly and good-naturedly apologized. Fine, it's all my fault. Then he turned to me. You go home first. I nodded and walked out. I hadn't gone far when Aries' voice rang out again. Look at her. Rashes all over her face and neck. Make sure it's not some contagious disease. You should have her get a full physical examination. She's had one before. Before was before. I'm thinking of you. Why aren't you grateful? Leo said lazily. Fine, I'll have her go tomorrow. His tone casual, like arranging for a dog to see the vet. After leaving the hospital, I went to store some luggage. When I got home, Leo was already back. Aries came forward and greeted me like the lady of the house. Louise, we're out of slippers. You can wear disposable ones. I looked down. My slippers were on her feet. Leo had bought them for me. Because my feet are small, they're only size 5. Aries' heels were sticking out the back. They clearly didn't fit anywhere, yet she deliberately wore them around in front of me, obviously trying to disgust me. I looked inside. Leo and his friends were playing video games, completely ignoring us. I didn't say anything and bent down to put on disposable slippers. Walking into the entryway, a cold wind hit me. My rhinitis flared up and I sneezed 3 times in a row. The air conditioning had been turned from 77 degrees Fahrenheit down to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. This time Leo noticed. He took the remote from my hand. Aries gets hot easily. If I turn it up, she won't be comfortable. Just bear with it for a while. Though his tone was consultative, his actions were forcefully non-negotiable. After speaking, he turned back to gaming with his friends. Aries glanced at me lightly, sneered, and turned to join them. From beginning to end, no one bothered to look at me. I was like an outsider, completely out of place. My body involuntarily shivered. I suddenly spoke. How long do I have to endure this? The gaming sounds quieted. Leo turned to look at me, his face somewhat impatient. 2 hours at most. You can put on more clothes, but I have rhinitis. I can't handle it. Then that's your own problem. Leo rotated the controller with so much force it seemed like he wanted to break the console. The atmosphere instantly became awkward. The others exchanged glances and tried to smooth things over. Louise, why don't you go to the bedroom first? You can adjust the temperature in there. We'll leave soon. I hummed in agreement and walked into the bedroom. The next second, mocking laughter came from outside the door. Why are you trying to please her? Didn't you see Leo ignoring her? She just seems kind of pitiful. Pitiful people have hateful qualities. I hate this pretentious type the most. Acting all high and mighty, but can she even leave Leo? That's true. I've never seen anyone more tolerant than Louise. They openly mocked me. Leo never said a word, which meant he actually thought the same. I checked the time. Tomorrow would be Monday. I pulled out the last of my luggage and pushed the door open. The laughter instantly froze on their faces. Leo's expression darkened. Do you have to be so difficult? Just because I wouldn't let you adjust the temperature? Aries stood up, her eyes slightly red. It's all because of me. Louise, you don't have to leave. I'll go. But before she could take a step, Leo shot up. Don't move. If she wants to leave, let her leave. Leo's friends seemed to have finally had enough of me too, saying irritably, it's just putting on a jacket. What's the big deal? Really thinks this is her home. Does anyone actually listen to her? No wonder she's an orphan. Who could stand this kind of personality? My whole body stiffened. Suppressing the sour sadness in my heart, I slowly turned to look at Leo. His face was dark, completely uncaring. He just looked at me and said word by word, if you leave now, don't ever come back. Even at this moment, his